After seeing a Facebook post where that Nate guy was promoting his video about why he cares about Kmart from about a year ago, and how he was originally trying to get others to follow his lead and make similar videos, I decided I would elaborate on my obsession with Kmart and make a video of my own and kind of explain why I scope out every Kmart it is whenever I take a trip. I will post a link in the description to his video so you can see the video that he originally made as well. It all started in my childhood when I grew up in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I had lived on a house on a dead-end street which was about a block and a half away from our local Kmart. In my day, as long as you were home at dinner, you could roam the area as you pleased, and that led to many trips to that Kmart during my childhood. I would go almost daily during the summer and get an icy from the cafe. You'd get the special cups that you could collect that were from the various sports teams, and I had pretty much every one you could get from the stores. We also played hide and seek within that Kmart's walls with the neighborhood kids. Many toys, games, and seasonal decorations came from that Kmart. So fast forward, and once I got out of college, I moved to the Sioux Falls area, and in Sioux Falls at that time there were 3 Kmarts. I was actively collecting video games and would always look around the Kmart clearance sections for deals I could get on those games. And that continued to happen as I moved to Sioux City and shopped the Kmart there, as well as the locations in nearby Nebraska and Omaha and Norfolk. So this takes us to 2008. My wife had just finished up her nursing degree and we decided to take a job up in Alaska. And came to find out once I got there were no Kmarts to be found. They had all closed previous to my arrival. That caused me to make it a goal whenever we went on family trips to visit those Kmarts that I wasn't able to see in Alaska. I got to locations in Hawaii, California, Florida, and of course those local locations when I went to visit my family. Whenever I visited a location, I like to take a few pictures out front to remember the visit, which would eventually lead to video once I found out that others shared this joy as well. I moved back to South Dakota in 2018 to only find one Kmart left in my state, which eventually closed in March 2019. Though there are no longer any Kmarts left in my state, I do look forward to the trips I get to take to visit them. Just recently I visited my closest Kmart in Algona, Iowa, which is a bit more than 5 hours round trip. Also, I get to see locations when I visit the Twin Cities area, as well as others when we do go on other family trips. My Kmart love is spread to items that I can display and wear. I have things from employee service pins to checkout shades to more than 100 Kmart shirts, which I will do a video on in the future, so stay tuned for that. So that's it. That's an idea of why I love Kmart. I grew up with it, and once it was gone, I realized what I once had, and with all the store closings, it finally kicked me in the rear to want to see these locations that are still around before I miss out on that chance again. So hopefully you enjoy this story, and if so, subscribe and check out my other videos as well as new ones I'm planning. And also, leave a comment on why you care about Kmart, and as always, thank you for shopping at Kmart.